Hey guys, it's me the Mayor again, and today we have the Savage Mark II FVSR in 22LR. Manufactured on the Mark II chassis, this bolt-action rimfire is primarily marketed towards target shooters and varmint hunters alike. To start, let's go ahead and talk about a couple of the features on the Savage Mark II FVSR. We have a Monte Carlo stock, it's polymer, and in black. It'll match anything that you take to the range. Adjustable accuracy trigger for those super precise shots. Oversized bolt handle for tactical manipulation dexteritas. You have a 4x scope. Actually, the scope does not come with a rifle. The Picatinny rail does. But I added a old vintage 4x power Savage scope from Japan onto my rifle. I really like it a lot. It's really clear, and I'll tell you what, I mean, it's just a sweet shooter. I like it. I bought the scope and the rings for 10 bucks a piece. You can't really beat it. That magazine holds 5 rounds. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I actually like it a lot. It doesn't extend too far off, from the bottom of the stock, and it's actually not too bad. It's real slim, a lot slimmer than a Ruger 1022 mag, and I actually prefer it. I can carry more of these little tiny mags than the bulkier Ruger mags. Fluted bull barrel that is actually threaded for a suppressor. I love suppressors a lot. This suppressor comes from Silencer Shop. I really like their Silencer Shop has helped me all the time. I actually got that rugged obsidian, and that is a 45 caliber suppressor, but I was able to convert it over onto the 22 platform right here for, superb shooting. The can, it's a lot bigger around than a 22 suppressor, so its suppressor is very nice. The end caps on the suppressor can also be changed to a 9mm size in order to suppress the 22 even further. Now, there's not a lot of powder coming out of this thing, especially with CCI quiets, but I'll tell you what, even though it's a 44 can, it works perfect on this Mark II FVSR. This rifle comes with a few accessories, starting with the Savage Arms Ultimate Instruction Manual, Mark I, Rascal Mark II, Model 93, BMAG 300, 305, and 310. Take a look. It's in this book, the Savage Arms Manual. We have all sorts of schematics, little QR code right there. Scan it, and then your phone will tell you how great of a purchase you did. We have the practice target here. I cannot shoot this target. I'm too much. I'm a collector. I have to collect this stuff. I'd love to shoot it and send it to Savage and just, ask them how good of a shot am I. They'd probably tell me, oh, Mayor Fuglycool, you're not really that great. But I'll tell you what, hey, I try my hardest. I like to store all my stuff upside down and in file folders. Actually, let's change that to right side up. I am way too OCD. Warranty registration card right in the back. Fill it out, send it to Savage, and they will tell you that your rifle is warranted and ready to go, just in case if anything goes wrong. We have the 3M Ear Soft Yellow Neons Ear trademark earplugs. Back here, they actually tell you what to do or how to use these. I am actually kind of curious. Let's see here. All rights reserved. Yellow neons, colored yellow for earplugs trademarks. Oh, under license in Canada. I did not mention it, but this rifle back here is actually made in Lakefield, Ontario, Canada. Thank you to my friends in the north. They made a really awesome rifle that I will explain about later. A little diagram here, how to throw them into your ears. Remember, safety first, my friends. Protect your hearing. It's really nice of them to add that in there. Project Child Safe, not for resale. This lock, with a turn of the key, can deactivate your Mark II back there. Remember, safety first, friends. Always keep rifles, pistols, and shotguns locked up and safe from, children that are running around. And of course, store your firearms safely. I recommend a safe. This definitely is a step in the right direction. Keep your firearms safe. Last, we have the AccuTrigger tool. It's actually really tiny. See that little slot in there? Fits into the AccuTrigger screw. You can turn it counterclockwise to loosen the AccuTrigger, or clockwise to tighten it. And counterclockwise actually makes it a little bit easier, the trigger pull. It eases up on the trigger pull. And clockwise, well, makes the trigger pull a little bit harder. A few accessories, but all in all, I think Savage really has good intentions. They want you to learn a lot about the rifle itself, safety, and a tool that will help you change the trigger pull. I mean, definitely a winning combo. Now I'd like to stop and talk a little bit about suppressors. Well, actually 45 caliber suppressors on 22 firearms. Mayor Fuglycool, are you crazy? You should use a 22 caliber one. Tell you what, I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Actually, I'm trying to take care of 2 rifles, if not more rifles, with 1 silencer. This one right here, the Rugged Obsidian, is very, very rugged. T6 aluminum tube, stainless steel baffles. I mean, it's really awesome. You can even shorten it to like a little, Kurtz configuration, a little short configuration, or it has an extension here to make it full size, and it will have a lot more suppression. A little bit shorter, a little bit less weight. You want it a little bit longer, more suppression. I mean, it's just a really modular suppressor. It's rated with a whole bunch of different calibers, like 10 millimeter, 45, 40 cal, 9 mil, 22, 17 HMR, even 300 blackout. You can use this suppressor on all of those calibers. Really multi-use. This piston right here, they use a channelless piston design, so it cuts down on blowback. And I've shot it on multiple firearms, and I'll tell you what, it's really awesome. And the piston itself, on a bolt action 22 rifle on the FVSR, it did not cause any type of reliability issues, no type of accuracy issues either. All the shots were, in the center. It was center line. My groups did not move all over the place, and it was a pleasure to shoot. It added a little bit more weight to the front. I will say this suppressor is heavier than others in the 45 class that I've tested, but it is rated at so many different calibers that you could use this suppressor right here on many different platforms. I was very impressed by it. The sound suppression is very superb, and on top of that, the baffles are indestructible. Now, one tip: if you fire 22 caliber through this suppressor or through any suppressor, always clean your suppressor after every outing. 22 is a very dirty round. I mean, lots of powder, lots of, lead shaving everywhere, lead dust, and all sorts of grimy and mucky things. And your baffles can actually get, like lead welded together. Now, you can get it, undone with solvents and whatnot, but it's just advisable to always clean your suppressors, especially after firing 22 LR through them after every range session. I really loved it a lot. Thanks to Obsidian, they make an awesome, rugged, reliable suppressor. And on top of that, thanks to Silencer Shop, I mean, they've been able to help me all this way. They told me, Mayor Fuglycool, you're going to love this suppressor. It's on every single platform you own. It will take care of anything you want to suppress. And I believed them 100%. They've been right every single time I've asked them a question. And their knowledge is just far superior to any other suppressor or silencer distributor in the United States. I mean, it was just so awesome. Oh, another last thing. These little end caps here, this is a 45 caliber end cap. You can actually change this to a 9 millimeter diameter end cap, so you have even more suppression capability. The smaller the hole, the less gas comes out of the front, and the lower the sound will be. The FVSR is capable of some pretty good accuracy. Now, I chose 3 brands of 22, straight off the shelf at my local sports and outdoor store. And I went ahead and proceeded to shoot some freehand shots at 65 yards. Now, bear in mind I was using the 4X scope and the Rugged Obsidian 45 caliber suppressor on this 22. And here are the results. The Federal Champion, it did mediocre. I mean, they were all in the X ring. And it X and 10 ring, and it did okay. I can shoot a little bit better than that, that's for sure. That's for the Augula 22 Super Extra, the best of the budget rounds that I've tested for accuracy. Really shined and stood out. That group is actually very excellent for the price point. Last, up here, we have the CCI suppressors in 22 LR, hollow point, moving at 970 feet per second. It produced a pretty adequate group. I mean, that is definitely, a definitely decent group. I really like that group. It's moving a little bit slower than the other 22 rounds that I tested in the accuracy tests. And, to be honest, all the rounds performed quite well. Now, the suppressor gave it a little bit more heft. It was a little bit heavier at the front, which I actually liked. I mean, the rifle was able to swing a little bit easier on target, and it just felt more natural. The stock's a little light, so the heavier barrel kind of balanced out the rifle a little bit for me, and I thought it was a really sweet shooter. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go out to the range and check out the sound that it makes with the suppressor, and we can also see the reliability with a couple of more rounds to test. The rounds to be tested in the Savage FVSR are as follows: Aguila Colibri, CCI Suppressor 22, Aguila 22 Super Extra, and Federal 22 Champion. First up, we have the Aguila Colibri. This round is powered solely by the primer. The only sound that I could hear while I took the shot was the 13-degree Fahrenheit winds whirling around me. Checking the bore, I found that the bullet did indeed exit the barrel. This round did have feeding issues, and I would suggest this ammunition for single-shot use only. Next up is the CCI Suppressor 22. This round is meant for suppressor use, and it was extremely quiet through that rugged obsidian. No issues or failures reported.
Clear.
Here's the Aguila Super Extra. I was surprised that the ammunition was very accurate in this rifle, compared to other budget 22 rounds in its class. Report through the silencer was mild, and I did notate a funky stench from the rifle action.
Clear.
The Federal Champion 22 round is a very common choice for plinkers around the United States, so I decided to give this popular brand a try. Analysis. The Federal ammo was 200 feet per second faster than the Aguila Super Extra, and you can really hear the supersonic bullet whiz through the frigid air.
Clear.
Wrapping up the reliability tests with a rapid-fire string, I found that the FVSR ran exceptionally well with all rounds, except the Aguila Colibri. All in all, the rifle is extremely well-rounded, and the perfect companion for any task at hand.
Clear.
Alright guys and gals, well, there you have it. The Savage FVSR is a keeper in my book. Mayor approved. For a budget rimfire rifle, it is a tack driver. I paid around $250 for this, and it has not disappointed me yet. Thanks to my Canadian friends up north for making this rifle for me. It is excellent. I love it a lot. That pick rail on top, any type of optic. That bolt handle right there, easy manipulation, easy bolt throw. Now, the stock itself is a little bit light, but you know, maybe in the future y'all guys can enhance the stock a little bit, make it a little bit heavier. And the comb, it's a little bit lower than what I'm used to, but you know, it's a beggars can't be choosers. It is a great rifle overall. The accurate trigger didn't even have to modify it out of the box. Worked 100%, and it was pretty light for my taste. Now, the threaded bull barrel, my favorite aspect of the rifle overall. I shoot suppressors exclusively now, and I mean, shooting a rifle or a pistol without a suppressor, it feels naked. It feels kind of strange. I mean, you know, noise reduction. You have easier follow-up shots because of the extra weight up front. On top of that, they just look cool. I mean, I like James Bond movies. I mean, everybody likes James Bond movies, that's for sure. And James Bond, he knew what he was doing. He was using a silencer. I'll tell you what, Silencer Shop, they are aiming to make the world a quieter place. As, you know, they are the #1 silencer distributor in the United States right now. They have so much knowledge in their database about silencers that they will help you every step of the way. Don't be ashamed. Give them a call. Look up on their website to see what models are in stock, and you know, you could always ask them about anything that's new and anything that's really awesome to shoot. I mean, they helped me out with this rugged Obsidian. It can handle any type of caliber, and on top of that, I mean, it's built to last. It's a tank. You can make it shorter. You know, it's modular. It even has different end caps. It has everything. Such of a great suppressor, and the prices are hard to beat. I mean, their prices are probably the best in the country right now. Thanks to Silencer Shop, y'all guys are definitely making the world a quieter place. I really love y'all guys a lot, and thanks for helping me out. As always, if you like this video, thumbs up my video. Say, Mayor Fuglycool, we love your videos. You know what? You didn't like my video? Thumbs down. Say, Mayor Fuglycool, I didn't like your videos. You had something off or something wrong with it. Well, leave a comment in the comment box below. Tell me what I did right or tell me what I did wrong. If y'all guys want to see more shooting action, if y'all guys want to see more tabletop review, let me know. Definitely, y'all guys' input, constructive criticism never hurts, and I would love to hear it. Remember to subscribe. Every time you subscribe to the Fuglycool channel, you get all the cool Fuglycool videos straight to your laptop, PC, tablet, your phone, anything that has internet access. Y'all guys will be able to stream awesome shisha videos straight to you. And I think now you have to click the little, there's like a little icon now. It's like a little bell. If you click that, you will definitely be notified of any video that comes out as soon as it's posted. YouTube, they're always making new options, and they've always got new rules. It drives me crazy, but I have to, I have to get with the times, and I'm just, giving y'all guys heads up. But as always, I shoot this stuff right here, so you can shoot it too. I would really love you guys to try this out. I mean, it is just such of a sweet shooter. I liked it a lot. It looks tactical at the range. I had guys coming by me and they were like, "Wow, that's a really awesome rifle. Is that like a 308 bolter or some tactical gun?" I said, "No, it's a Savage," and they kind of looked at me like, "Oh, that's strange," and they were like, "Wow, I got to get one of those. It's a good shooter." After they saw my groupings, so definitely give it a try. I mean, yes, it is a Savage. I'm not, a really huge fan of Savage, but this rifle has definitely changed my mind. All right, guys and gals. Happy New Year's. New Year's coming, and I will have really crazy and awesome videos. To my hardcore subscribers, definitely thank you from Mayor Fuglycool for being there every step of the way. Without my subscribers, I would not be here today making these awesome videos for y'all guys to enjoy. Alright guys and gals, well, that's the Mayor. Happy New Year's, and thanks for watching.